Hello, Snakes. My name is Dante, and today it's Podcast Tuesday once again. And soon we're getting Marvel and Magic crossover. So, if they make, a comic for the Marvel Magic thing, these are some fights I would like to see in the comments. So, in the comics. So, we got 10 matchups, thematic matchups, cool matchups that I'd like to see. And then we got the combo and the non-bo. So let's start off with our number 10. Kiora versus Namor. So this is an interesting matchup. I mean, Namor is was one of the original Marvel superheroes, anti-heroes, whatever. I mean, he's the Lord of Atlantis, and he's basically the OG Aquaman. And Kiora, well, she's also merfolk, uh, and she can basically summon sea creatures like octopus, krakens, serpents, leviathans, etc. And well, Namor can communicate with fish and other sea animals and stuff, etc. So, who really wins there? I mean, if they were to fight in the comics, I mean it's up to the author to decide. But based on feats, I would say Namor wins this, especially since he has overpowered characters like Captain America, the Hulk, and yeah, like Namor in the comics is an absolute beast. So Kyora's still strong though, but Namor I think would win if these two were to fight. But I'd like to see this fight in the crossover comics. Let's go to number 9. Dakon, the creator of Blackblade, versus No, the god of symbiotes. So, both both of them are really powerful dark beings. And well, Dakon has a sword, the Blackblade. The Blackblade which was used to kill Pyru, an an elder dragon from the pre-Mending era. So Dagon's literally powerful, being able to kill an elder dragon during the pre-Mending era and era being a powerful old walker in the original Planeswalker War makes it that he's so much more powerful than any of the new generation Planeswalkers. I mean, Dagon probably beat, uh, could probably one shot post mending Nico Bolas in World Spark if he was there. I mean he does end up dying. And well, there's Korlash, who was the heir to the Blackblade, and then we got Gideon, who wielded Blackblade before he died. Well, No has the Necro Sword, another powerful sword of darkness, and well, No was able to kill symbiote. He killed Sentry in the comics. Sentry, someone with the power of billion suns, well, more than that, and more powerful than Thor and Hyperion and stuff. And yeah, No just kills that Sentry. I mean, taking over the Void and stuff. Yeah, and No has appeared like similar to how Namor appeared in the Wakanda Forever film. No has appeared in the Sony film Venom 3, but that's not like it's not like MCU. It's the Sony verse, but only just the post credits. So, but we're talking comics, not live action. So maybe Dakon versus No might be an interesting matchup. Maybe we'd get him better. Maybe No would be fighting someone more powerful, but I think Dakon would probably be like the best matchup. If they're gonna go over if they're gonna include pre-mending planeswalkers in the crossover. It's quite possible this may not happen, considering how long ago the pre-mending era was, and now that we're in the post-mending era, and yeah, those old walkers aren't really like a thing anymore. I mean, but hey, they still print old walkers into cards. I mean, Freyalise, Dakon, Dahada, etc., etc. Those are old walkers. I mean, let's go into our number 8, and we got Lord Winggrace versus Black Panther. So both of these have a look like, they have like that Black Panther look. Look, you got Lord Winggrace, which is a literal black cat, versus Black Panther, who's wearing the Black Panther suit. I mean, T'Challa, the King of Wakanda. Well, T'Challa is the King of Wakanda, the Black Panther, so he's a king. And well, Windgrace is a lord, Lord Windgrace. I mean, Black Panther is more like a guy with a vibranium suit who can fight people in a powerful suit. But Lord Windgrace actually has magic and other powers. I mean Black Panther might have a physical advantage. I mean that's even debatable. Probably Windgrace would be even stronger than Black Panther. And then don't forget the ability that Lord Windgrace has. Like bro, Lord Windgrace was a panther from Urborg. I mean, and Urborg, that was a tomb of friggin' Yawgmoth. I mean, bro, he was one of the 9 titans. So that was used to fight old pirates. Old pirates. I mean, well, Black Panther is an Avenger, but I mean, I'd say the 9 titans of old walkers are even more powerful. I mean, bro, if a single old walker could solo the entire Gatewatch, I don't think Black Panther's winning this. I mean, if these two were to fight, Lord Windgrace would probably one shot Black Panther. But maybe Black Panther may get some claw armor, or Windgrace would get severely nerfed for it to be a fair fight. I mean, bro, honestly, yeah. Let's go to our number 7, and we got Doctor Strange versus Jace Beleren. Yep, this is a battle of illusionists, mages, mind mages, etc. I mean, bro, like if these two were to fight, the readers would be confused. Like, what the hell is going on? Like Jace would read, like Doctor Strange would try to read Jace's mind, and then Jace would just cast the illusion of what Doctor Strange, and it would be such a complicated matchup. Like, bro, like I don't know who's gonna win. I mean, if Jace has if it's Phyrexian Jace with the silence, I mean Doctor Strange is cooked. But currently Jace is back to normal. So if these two were to fight, then it would be quite a close matchup. I mean, Doctor Strange would have the advantage of attack potency, power and stuff, but Jace would probably be faster and has a better illusion abilities, mind manipulation. I mean, what Doctor Strange has I'm just talking base forms. I mean, if we're taking stronger forms for Doctor Strange, I'm pretty sure Jace would get cooked in this matchup. And well, but still, there's this chance. But I mean, they probably wouldn't fight. I mean, they would duke it out, just abilities and everything, and then they would probably stop fighting because they've confused each other too much. Like, or maybe they just want to just be who has the stronger illusions. I mean, but it probably would be a friendly fight if these two were to fight in the comics. But well, let's just go in to our number 6, and we got Gideon versus Marvel Hercules. So, in case if you don't know, Hercules, the demigod from Greek mythology, son of Zeus, who has to complete the 13 labors. He exists in Marvel Comics, but uh, I mean, I'm not quite familiar with Hercules in Marvel Comics. I mean, but still, Gideon versus Hercules would be a cool matchup. I mean, Gideon is from Pharos, which is basically Magic the Gathering's Greece, and while Gideon himself isn't really, I mean, Gideon isn't like, I mean, he is immortal. He's not like, uh, he's not he's not a demigod, but I mean, and he does, like, but he mean he was born as Kithian, and when he becomes a planeswalker, he basically becomes immortal. I mean, um, and he was like imprisoned and other stuff. I mean, what Hercules? He's also very strong, and well, he does like become immortal or something. I mean, so it would be an interesting fight. I mean, Hercules would probably have the physical advantage, but Gideon would have like the speed. Maybe no, speed is debatable. I'd say speed is debatable, but Gideon has better weapons, better abilities, and if we give Gideon Black Blade, oh, it's it'll probably be over for Hercules. But I mean, Gideon is dead currently, so if they bring back Gideon just for this crossover, that would be amazing. And then they would fight. I mean, maybe Gideon would fight someone else. But honestly, a better matchup for four would be Torolf. But Torolf is just a friggin' it's just friggin' cow time. I mean, but I think I think Gideon would win if these two were to fight. But it would be a close fight. Let's go to our number 5. And it is we got Nicol Bolas versus Doctor Doom. So basically, both Doctor Doom and Nicol Bolas have the title of God Emperor. Now, the thing is, Nicol Bolas in after after the mending became so much weaker. Like he almost friggin' died, and he had to like rebuild himself. He lost memories, he lost knowledge, he lost like, and but Doctor Doom also has like weaker and stronger versions. I mean, Doctor Doom in general. I mean, if he doesn't have preparation, he could still handle like some of the Avengers, but not all of them. And then if we give him preparation, like with prep time, he was able to beat Thanos, beat the Beyonders, beat bro, like, and he just becomes so much powerful, and that's God Emperor Doom. But Nicol Bolas is God Emperor, when he took over Madara and fights Ugin, and also don't forget the Elder Dragon War. Nicol Bolas was like a literal mess. Like bro was the top dog. Like he like if you were to face Nicol Bolas, there was no salvation. You'd either become his slave or uh or die trying to beat him. Like he's friggin' overpowered. I mean, like if these two in their prime were to fight, like it would be a 50-50. Like the whole multiverse would just blow up. But if but if we're taking like the post mending form. I mean what? He's currently in wars. He's currently sealed in the meditation realm, and he's basically he lost his name, his powers and everything. But if we're taking the War of the Sparks version, then I think base Doctor Doom would probably be enough if he has like the gadgets and preparation. I mean, without preparation, Nicol Bolas would probably win, similar to how he was able to beat the Gatewatch on Amonkhet. But man, this fight would be insane. Let's go to our number 4, and we got Ulamog versus Galactus. Ulamog, devourer of planes and worlds and everything, versus Galactus, devourer of worlds, galaxies, universes. Well, it will be an interesting fight between two world devourers. However, the thing is that Ulamog is an avatar. I mean, well, both Galactus, and Ulamog are avatars, but Galactus is just. I mean, even if you take the strongest versions of Galactus, Lifebringer and other stuff. I mean, he's very strong, but he's not gonna scratch the Eldrazi. Like, bro, the Eldrazi in their true forms are like indescribable. Like the Eldrazi you see in the lore, like the ones that the Gatewatch fought, they were just avatars. They're not like even Emrakul, like an avatar of Emrakul, who was imprisoned in the moon, wasn't actually sealed there. Like it could just leave the moon if it wanted to, and chose to stay. But Ulamog, I mean, considering how vastly complex and large like planes are, planes in Magic the Gathering are probably larger than universes and other stuff in Marvel. Like don't get me wrong, a single universe in Marvel is extremely large. Like you have like so many dimensions inside of it, but Magic the Gathering planes are just a whole nother level. I mean, Ulamog would probably just devour Galactus and the Marvel universe like at the same time and win. I mean, they're just. I mean, if they were to have this matchup in the comics, they would just clash, like. But the thing is that Ulamog's completely immortal. I mean, Galactus can still be defeated, but he's not strong enough to beat Ulamog. I mean, Ulamog literally has immortality, absolute adaptation, immunity to erasure, and 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 not to mention he's much more massive than Galactus. So yeah, Ulamog would probably cook Galactus in a fight, especially since Eldrazi are like non-physical. I mean, the thing is that like Galactus wouldn't be able to eat Ulamog, but Ulamog could just straight up eat Galactus, rip him apart. I mean, yeah. But let's go to our number 3. We got. Now there are two cool matchups that for Vivian. Vivian could fight the Hawkeye, since both of them are use bows and arrows and stuff. Or Vivian could fight White Tiger, who can summon a spirit animal. The spirit White Tiger. Because Vivian, with her bow and arrow, can summon spirit animals, and well, Hawkeye has this trick where Ant-Man rides Hawkeye's arrow. I mean, somebody's gonna get it. I mean, like it. If Hawkeye teams up with Ant-Man, this fight could be closer. But other than that, Vivian could probably just one shot. Like one well-placed arrow and the right creature could just decimate Hawkeye. I mean, White Tiger would probably get demolished too. I mean, even though White Tiger can summon a tiger, I mean, I'd say Vivian would win this. But I mean, But I just wanted to put this because Vivian is quite underrated nowadays. I mean, not many people talk about Vivian, I mean, and yeah, I mean, and also White Tiger as well. Don't forget, White Tiger is also underrated. I mean, Hawkeye, everyone knows Hawkeye, but yeah. Let's go to our number 2, and we got. Kaito versus Spider-Man. Now, Kaito is a cyborg ninja in from Kamigawa, friend of the Wanderer, who's the Emperor of Kamigawa. And well, so of course, since Kaito's a ninja, he has like some insane acrobatic skills, just like Spider-Man. Spider-Man having that spider flexibility and hold on. Oh, never mind. I was like, yeah. But yeah, Spider-Man, you know, um, gets bitten by a radioactive spider, and he has spider powers, super strength, insane agility, a spider sense, and depending on which comics you're reading, he can shoot webs. Because if he doesn't have the ability to shoot webs, he crafts a webs a web shooter that he just operates like look like he just do this and boom shoot. Yeah, and of course there's other versions of Spider-Man. There's Peter Parker, Miles Morales. Uh, there's even Spider Gwen, which is Gwen Stacy, and yeah, and also Spider-Man has his friends. He has uh, and his own team, his own depending on which comics, show, etc. You've seen. I mean, Spider-Man isn't a fan of using weapons, but Kaito uses his ninja weapons. I think it would be a cool fight to see. Considering also they're both young, and yeah, and they're also both agile. Like, and also they're both well grounded. Like they're not characters that would just blow up the multiverse and just from fighting someone else. Like Spider-Man has fought beings who can destroy multiverse, and also chain scaling. Don't forget, Spider-Man once punched Hulk to the moon, and same Hulk who can shatter dimensions with his scream or even just or or clapping as well. Bro. Also, he can react to Thor's hammer. So yeah, Spider Sense is no joke. But Kaito's no joke either. He was able to fight Jingatatius, and Jingatatius being one of the 5 predators of the 6 predators actually, because Gitz is now a predator as well. But yeah, and new New Fire are weaker than old Fire um, but they're still strong. They were a threat. They were seen as a threat to post-mending Nicobolus, the same post-mending Nicobolus who lost, who no, who was able to beat the Gatewatch in in Amonkhet. So yeah, not sure who would win this matchup. Probably Spider-Man would win, but knowing how the writers treat Spider-Man, maybe Kaido would win. But it would be an interesting fight between these two. However, the last matchup gotta be the coolest fight, the one that's most likely to happen, and it is Karn versus the Silver Surfer. Both silver golems with immense reality warping abilities. Silver Surfer being a power cosmic, and Karn being a creation of Urza himself, capable of creating the literal plane of Argentum, which is Mirrodin, and which is also, uh, which now is New Phyrexia. But yeah, Karn is a friggin' menace. Like Karn literally shattered dimensions. And 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 is just very strong. Even being part of the Weatherlight, in which he fought original Phyrexians, not just new Phyrexians, the OG Phyrexians as well. And considering how Urza is like the first planeswalker, one of the most powerful planeswalkers, I mean, Karn being a creation of Urza as an attempt to pass to see which metal could just go through planes without getting damaged, and he becomes a sentient being. I mean, he becomes a literal. He ignites his planeswalker spark, and he needs to use and he can use the legacy weapon. Well, Silver Surfer is also fast enough to warp time and beat Ghost Rider and other stuff like Silver Surfer is like pretty powerful. Also, having fought Galactus a few times and yeah, just traveling, just being very fast. He can even wield Mjolnir. Like I'm not sure if it's because he's worthy or stuff, or just because he can, or just because he can. Like he can, like he used Mjolnir in one of the comics. I mean, if these two were to fight, Karn would have like the power advantage, like the strength advantage, durability. Silver Surfer is faster and more agile, and their abilities are quite close. Like both have insane hats and abilities. Like if these two were to fight in the comics, it would probably end in a draw. Maybe Karn would somehow overpower and just and and beat the Silver Surfer, but it would be a 50-50 match. Like it would be a 50-50, maybe a stalemate, and yeah, they're both like immensely powerful. Now, let's go into our combo. And we got so this is Blade of the Blood Chief, Pentabus, and Ashnod's Altar. To get infinite mana, infinite ETBs, infinite die triggers. Bonus points if you can turn Pentabus into a vampire. Because if that's the case, you can get infinite Pentavites, which are 1/1 flyers. So, yeah. Because what you do is you pay 1 mana, remove a counter from Pentabus to create Pentavites. Now you can. Now if you sacrifice. Now you have Blade of Blood Chief attached to Pentabus. You sacrifice the Pentavite to add 2 mana. Put a +1 counter on Pentabus. Spend 1 mana, create Pentavite. Now, and also, don't forget, once you have infinite mana, you can start sacrificing the Pentavites to put counters on Pentabus with his own ability without using Ashnod's Altar. And once it gets more counters as well, you can start just creating more Pentavites in general. Like you don't need to so you can have infinite creatures, infinite counters, infinite, etc. But I mean, you don't need to turn Pentavites into a vampire. That's not needed. So, yeah. Now to our non-bow. It is non-bow. Not really a non-bow, but this happened once in the modern game. I mean, defense grid plus high noon. Only one spell you can cast per turn, and then if you want to cast something on an opponent's turn, it's 3 more to cast. So the thing is, if you want to abuse flash, and just cast 1 on your turn, 1 on the opponent's turn, defense grid could stop you from doing so. I mean, like I was playing against a Obscura Ketramos deck. And my opponent played High Noon. I had Defense Grid out, and I was basically safe on my turn. I mean, it was crazy, but yeah. Anyways, congratulations, you've reached the end of the podcast. Why don't you like, subscribe, follow my Twitch channel, share friends, stay tuned to my videos, streams, and podcasts. Podcasts will be live every Tuesday 4:30 GMT. Stay tuned to them. Watch my videos too. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and bye.